Our bodies also prove that the more you feel loved, the stronger you are, the better you grow, the healthier you stay. Apparently, there's a hormone in us that scientists call the love drug, and it gets activated when we feel loved or believe that we're loved. Seriously, scientists observe that people who are in an environment of love, where they're told they're loved, like I said, believe they're loved, well, those people have less stress. If they are hurt, their wounds heal faster. People who know they are loved are often willing to endure things that they wouldn't or couldn't before. You've probably heard the story of the mother who saw a child pinned under a car and suddenly had the strength to lift the car when she wouldn't have the strength, obviously, otherwise. Those are true stories, by the way. They're actually newspaper reportings of those types of events. Well, it's all part of this. It's this hormone that gets activated in us that gives us strength and enables us to do things we never could do otherwise. Over the years, I've watched many people give up dream jobs, luxury cars, name brand clothes to have a spouse or a family for love. They didn't regret it for a minute. Love makes things worth whatever it costs. That's some kind of power right there. Now, I know that the Apostle Paul couldn't have comprehended the science of this. He didn't know about hormones. But he knew enough to know that love is the greatest gift of grace, and that it produces a power that he said in 1 Corinthians bears all things and endures all things. That's strength and perseverance. Interestingly, science also demonstrates that love is important for growth in every stage of life. We know about the very beginning, I hope, the birds and the bees. Love is supposed to be what drives the process by which life is created. They say that this love hormone is what stimulates the right muscles in the mother's body to help a baby go from the womb to the delivery room. It's also what stimulates her body to produce milk and what bonds her with her baby. Love is important right there at the beginning. Without that love bond, babies don't develop as well. And while a mother's love is less consequential to growth as a child matures into an adult, the need for love remains all throughout somebody's existence. The hormone that it produces promotes happiness, a stronger immune system, and a longer life. You can look all of that up. There are reports after reports after reports. Google it. But it seems that all the pop songs about the power of love are right. The evidence abounds. Humans need love, and we respond positively to it. But should that surprise us? After all, we are made in God's image, who is unfailing love. As I've said a lot recently, we are made by love, with love, and for love. And think about this. If knowing the love of an imperfect human has such benefits for your life, imagine what knowing the unconditional love of your perfect God does. Well, the Apostle John told us something about that. In 1 John 4:18, he said, "Perfect love casts out all fear." Paul told us something about it too. In Ephesians 3:19, he says, "May you experience the love of Christ, then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God." That's everything we've been talking about, the strength and the endurance and the power and the health comes from knowing you're loved by God. Need help seeing yourself and your situations in more positive ways? My Think on These Things Scripture Reflection Journal was designed to do just that. It features 30 days of inspirational scriptures with journaling prompts that guide you to align your mind with what God says about you. With my Think on These Things journal, a new confident, courageous, positive you is just 30 days away. Order your copy now at kylewinkler.org/journal.